Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Welcome back. I've lost track of what episode we're on, but I'll figure it out after we record this. Jared's here. We got Jared finally. This guy only comes every once in a while when he feels like it. He's too good for the pod. Roger, always a champ, always on. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for tuning in to us again. We got a lot to talk about because we actually didn't do an episode last week due to the holidays, so we're back at it. Although not much has been going on lately, but we still do have a lot to talk about. Okay, so first off, we're going to talk about the Monster Hunter Secret Lair really quickly. What happened, what we think about that. Then we are going to talk a little bit about MagicCon. And then we're going to talk about Avatar The Last Airbender overall in general, and the singles and the prices, some new meta standard decks. And finally, if we have extra time, just talk a little bit about what's been going on with the Final Fantasy cards. Chocobo Bundle. All right, so let's start off with Monster Hunter. So I'm sure you guys are all aware this is old news by now. Just to sum it up, they did a really poor job on the Monster Hunter Secret Lair. Feedback was really bad, and they decided to scrap the whole lair. They said that they're going to come back in 2026 with all new cards. What do you guys think about what they did? What do you guys think about the cards and what they did? Jared?
Can I start? They keeping the art, but they're gonna just redesign the cards that you know of?
It's not clear. It seems to me, based on what they said, that it seems like they're going to redo the whole thing, including the art. I'm not sure though if that's accurate, but definitely all the cards are going to get redesigned.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up their statement right now.
I'm yapping already. I guess I'll go first.
Okay, hold on. Here's their statement. It says, we missed the mark on elements like card selection. So it seems like they're going to pick different cards because they're just reskins, right? So they're going to choose different magic cards to reskin, and faithfully integrating the world and mechanics of Monster Hunter. So I think they're going to, I think they have to do an equipment theme, because that's basically the whole game of Monster Hunter is you don't level up, you don't, right? In a typical RPG, you gain experience, you level up, then you get skills and things like that. Monster Hunter doesn't have any of that. Monster Hunter, the only way you progress is by getting crafting materials from like skinning the monsters that you kill, and then you use those materials to create new armors and weapons, and that's how your character gets stronger. You get better armor and better weapons. That's it. There's no other way to get stronger. You can also get like these orbs or gems that you slot into your weapons and things like that, but it's purely equipment. And so they didn't have an equipment secret lair. So I think that's what they mean by the mechanics. At least that's one of the things. They didn't have a secret lair or even a card with those cats. You know, the palicos. They're called palicos or something in the game. I don't know if you guys ever played Monster Hunter? Okay, well, I played it. Awesome game, by the way. Monster Hunter World is my favorite. I've tried a couple. World is my favorite. Yeah, and those cats, they're very cute and popular. They don't have any of those in them. But yeah, so perhaps the art could be the same. I think that's a big possibility. It doesn't seem like, nothing here says they're going to do new art, but if they're doing equipment, there will most definitely be new art for that. So I think they'll probably keep all of the same monsters or the same art for those monsters, and just change like what magic card that those monsters are reskins of.
Makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't sound like anybody was really complaining about the art per se. Just more about, yeah. I think probably, I think it's good that they did this, because I think I glanced at all of these and knew I wasn't going to buy any of these because the cards were worthless. Like not even just in terms of monetary value, but I just wasn't going to play with virtually any of them. So which is usually the big crux for me. It's like it has to be a card. Monetarily, it's nice when everything lines up good and I'm getting a little bit of a deal off of some cards I really like and want to play with. And this had none of that. I didn't have cards I wanted to play with, and none of them were worth any money either.
There was a lot of feedback from like the community, and a lot of people speculating different things. One of the speculations is that Capcom like stepped in and was like, "Nah, like we're not gonna stand for this, and we want you guys to rework this."
Interesting.
Which is an interesting theory. I don't know if that's actually how it like
If
went
that's
down.
true, why didn't they do it before? like earlier. You would think that they would have to get all of the approval before they even start printing, but I think they had already printed everything. They must have printed everything because they pulled this back like a week before the release.
I know, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, unless Capcom stepped in because the community was complaining to Capcom too, and then
yeah.
like maybe in that way. But I don't know. Yeah, they just like there's so many better dragons they could have picked. Like there's just so many better choices they could have picked on all of this.
Yeah, so that was one of the things the community really thinks that what Jared just said was one of the main reasons why, because while WotC has notoriously not really cared about what their community response, Capcom and Capcom aficionados, they probably actually care about the
Good for
brand
them.
and they want to step in on that. Still speculation. But the other thing is a lot of people have been talking on like different like servers and stuff that because they messed up so bad, are we gonna see mechanically unique cards now instead of doing reprints? Are
That'd
they
be
gonna
cool.
like they can't fail again, right? Um,
Or just
the
pick
other thing,
better reprints.
Yeah, I mean, ain't what I'm just I brought it up right now. What if this had Old Gnawbone, any of the ancient dragons, Dragon, uh,
Dragon would be too crazy.
Kokoshu, Terror of the Peaks, you
Terror.
know the flippable Nicol Bolas, Tiamat, like oh my gosh, they could have put so. This is the chance to reprint like Tiamat in a reskin because it's they only gonna reprint something like that every time they go back to the Dungeons and Dragons, and so this is a place to do it. There was just so
Yeah,
many
why did they
banger choices
choose
they could have. Yeah, right.
Drakuseth? Does anybody play Drakuseth?
Not even in Commander.
It's like only playable in limited.
Exactly. Wait, yeah, and then yeah, there's just so many bizarre choices they made, and like, can they? What they've mentioned too is the community's mentioned, like village rights. If you're gonna reprint, like, well, I don't know why they're even reprinting village rights into
I'm surprised it's not
a secret
deadly.
lair.
I'm surprised it's not deadly dispute.
Exactly. Well, yeah. I mean, if it was at least Deadly Dispute's superior.
Yeah, but they
I know
put deadly
it's
dispute in
two. I know
every
they put it in
single
every.
layer.
They do, but I still would have rather seen Deadly Dispute than Village Rights in this. Despite that, and like, okay, they're gonna put Archaeomancer in here. Why did they put Archaeomancer instead of a Snapcaster Mage? That was my
It's too
first. The
much
second I
value.
saw that.
Too much
yeah.
value.
Well, the set thing has no value. Like the layer has no value, and the Snapcaster will only bring it up with like $10 or something like that. Uh, so
People love people love those anime Snapcaster mages. Like there's that one in Final Fantasy Chocobo Bundle.
Yeah, forgot about that
Yeah,
one. That's
yeah.
cool.
Okay, so all right, and last thing I just want to point out before we move on. Champion of Kotoko is a misspell. It should be Kokoto.
oh yes, I know about
And
that.
that I think is just too embarrassing for them to do that.
Yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, do they not just have somebody at least go? It's not even like a full set of cards, right? It's like 20 cards. Like they couldn't just like make sure everything was spelled right.
Yeah.
Oh, Eugene, before we move off this topic, the one thing people were talking about was maybe the reason why Capcom might have had leverage to do this is because they have probably a bigger contract with Wizards of the Coast, and we might be seeing more IPs from the Capcom. I'm hoping Mega Man myself,
Of
but
course, dude, for sure Mega Man. In fact, they could probably do a full set on Mega Man
dude,
as
oh my
opposed
God,
to just they probably could have done a whole set on Sonic. I'm surprised they didn't that they just did a secret lair for Sonic. Yeah, I'm not buying Ninja Turtles anything. I'm going to do a
Oh,
pre-release and that's it.
okay.
I'm going to do
Because
one
before it was,
pre-release and
I'm
that's
gonna
it.
do a pre-release, and then I'll
And
do like two
I'm
or
gonna be
three
like
drafts, and then I'll do it. Maybe I'll do like that special draft, but then I'm boycotting.
yeah. No, I'm gonna do a pre-release. I'm gonna do a pre-release. I'm not gonna buy any collector boxes. I might buy a play box just in case. But it's pick two draft. I hate pick two draft. I hate it with a
Oh, gotcha.
passion. I hate small sets. I think
So
like small sets are fine when they if they, I don't know. Small sets, they're not fine. I hate them. All right. Anyway,
here's a fun thought. All right, Capcom IPs, if they do have a contract,
yeah.
uh, let's see,
What do they have?
Dino Crisis. That was one of my old favorite
What
games,
is
and
that?
that
I
could
don't
be a,
remember Dino
it
Crisis.
was, it was really similar to another good one, Resident Evil.
Oh
Resident Evil could be an
shoot,
interesting one.
dude. Yes, Resident Evil for sure.
Uh, Other ones that
Dino
like I
Crisis.
don't know if you guys ever played this one like these so that like but I know they have old fans. Beautiful Joe was really
I
popular.
remember that.
All the old Ace Attorneys. Uh, Breath of Fire I know has a big following. Um, Street Fighter. Oh, we did Street Fighter already. So they've had a Capcom license or contract for a little while
They need
then,
to
huh?
bring back Street Fighter.
They need to what?
Bring back
They need to bring
Street
it back.
Fighter. Like they need to do a whole set on Street Fighter or something. What
Yeah,
about
it would be
Tekken? Is Tekken Capcom?
I'm not
so
seeing it. I don't think it
Yeah, it's probably
is.
not, but that was a cool
That'd be an
game.
interesting.
a sweet game.
All right, let's go. Let's move on. Okay, so Avatar: Last Airbender. I think this is a good time just to keep all the viewers, including you guys, up to speed on what's been going on in the Magic and TCG market. I actually recently just put a video out about that stuff, but Magic is no longer in its quote unquote bull market. It was very short lived. It was literally just Final Fantasy and then Edge of Eternities, which did well, and then Spider-Man. It came crashing down really hard on Spider-Man, and Avatar is also doing financially in the sealed market horribly. I think there's a lot of factors, but they really do seem to have overprinted Avatar the set in both the play boxes and collector boxes. They probably overestimated the demand. Demand is quite low. Demand is actually decent for the play boxes, but very low for the collectors. Nothing good in the collectors. Look at this. The big chase card, Aang, is under $4,000. Probably going to continue to drop, to be honest. And then the only other card that is worth anything, the Neon Ink cards, they're under 1,000 and dropping pretty rapidly. So this is probably the best one right here. $700 for the Aang. Oh wait, Toph is 900.
Interesting.
Yeah, Toph
I
is
mean,
900.
maybe because of her playability.
Oh,
I've
is she
seen some
being
pretty
played?
interesting. I've seen some interesting off decks in Brawl.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so the prices are going down, but have you guys seen these? But a lot of the singles are actually going up, which is really rare. Like usually singles, and these are not collector only singles. These can be open and play boosters. Singles drop like
Because they're
crazy.
good. Because they're good cards.
Yeah, which is so usually and usually when a set has expensive singles and a lot of good cards, you would assume the sealed prices to do well as well, but they're not. So it's a really big disconnect. So we have the Badgermole. Man, have you guys played against the Badgermole? And it is, this card needs to be banned.
It's definitely a kill on site.
You
If you have
can't.
the
It doesn't
ability
even
to
matter.
do
It's like
stuff.
too late. It comes out on turn 2, and they're already on turn 3. It's game over. It's ridiculous. Anyway, we got the
You know any of the cards that have like ETB Earthbend or even like Toph, which is Earthbend at the end of every turn. They've had some pretty in Brawl. They have some interesting interactions with fetch lands because you basically get a fetch and you get the land back.
yeah. Yeah.
Which is pretty powerful.
Toph
But that's
lets
something that
you-
the top decks it basically turns into like every turn fetch, and you ramp every turn.
Well, Toph lets you continuously sack artifacts and get
That too.
get it
Yeah,
back. All right, so Badgermole Cub, the borderless version is about $85. Then we have Wan Shitong. This card is kind of dropping a little bit, right? Yeah, it's dropping a little bit now, but it's holding. No, it's not. I mean, it's $78. Like, there's one listing at 55. I bet you this one's like a fake listing or something. Yeah, see, it's not even available. So it's actually $78. This is a bug that TCG Player does. So $78 for the borderless versions. Even the Badgermole non-borderless is going for like close to $70, and you know, yeah, it's basically $70 for the $70. That's for a card you can pull out of a play booster box.
Yeah.
Even Ozai, like, what do you guys think about this card? This card, no one's playing this card. Maybe in Commander. Are they playing Commander? Because this card's a $43 card.
Never seen it.
I think people just want to collect because it's one of those kind of like the panorama cards where you can put them all together and make a big picture.
Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah.
And then
That's
Appa,
cool. It's cool art. It's cool art.
you connect it to what this one right here, the Aang and the Fire Lord Azula, Sozin's Comet. You see that you can make like a whole picture out of it. Appa though, Roger, you mentioned that this card is being played in Commander.
This card's actually really cool in Commander.
Look at this. Look at this.
I mean, it's also
it's
crucial. Wait, this is which Appa is this?
This is
the one that makes your board.
Oh yeah, this is the one this is crucial to the standard deck that plays that wants to play that combo with all the airbending and the.
Oh, you mean
you need this Aang? One. The Aang with the bear.
Oh yeah. Oh, the Bant.
The
Bant one. Yeah.
Yeah. You need that Appa. The Appa is the bear and Appa are like the two crucial pieces.
The Badgermole, you mean?
Doc
Arla.
Well, I mean, this deck just runs all the broken cards, right? I mean, it runs Badgermole Cub, Quantum Riddler. So yeah, okay, that's why Appa is kind of it's being used in the standard deck as well. How about the Walls of Bossing Say?
I mean,
how is this card still $20?
That must be because of just like Commander players love a big splashy card like that.
I mean, it goes basically into every deck, right? Like any deck can play this.
That's true too. Oh yeah, it's Avacyn but for any color. And yeah, and you play an Avacyn and something with anything with green in it. It's a lot easier to play. And I mean, it's an artifact. A lot of decks can play artifact really fast too.
Yeah.
And it can. I mean, that can even go in colorless like Eldrazi decks too. That's why. There you go.
Okay. Well, see, it's rising. The price is actually kind of rising. And again, so all of these cards that you can get in Avatar play boosters, there are a lot of cards increasing in value. Like these are not collector only cards. So it's so interesting.
Redirect Lightning is also in a play booster too, or no?
Yeah, even Legend of Roku. Who's playing Legend of Roku?
I've tried it in a brawl deck and everything. It's a powerful card. I mean, when you flip him, he's powerful, and then it's just some incremental value on the front side.
But look, the price is rising. This is not normal for singles. So it's just really interesting. Redirect Lightning. Yep, this card is awesome in this limited. Awesome.
It's amazing in Commander too.
Is it? Yeah, I mean, but okay, wait. Is this worse than Deflecting Slot? You don't need your Commander out.
But it's not free, so technically, yeah, it's one if you don't, you're usually playing this to protect your commander in terms of a commander setting. So yes, this is worse because you have to leave at least one open, but paying 5 life in commander is not a big deal.
True, and it's rising in price as well. Like everything in this set is rising.
I mean, like you said, it's really fun to draft. It's a well-designed set with some really good cards in it. I think is the main reason. It's cards that like how many Spider-Man cards really made a splash in Standard?
Not
besides
one.
Multiversal Passage.
Two Multiversal Passage, and then there's a whole Sultai Reanimator deck based off that one Spider-Man card.
Which one?
I don't know. It's Amazing Spider-Man or whatever. It's the blue-black one that enters as a card in your graveyard, and so they'll make it enter as it's a reanimate deck. So they'll make it enter as like Bringer of Last Death, which Buried Alive, which is Buried Alive, right? So for 4 mana you Buried Alive, but you've already filled your graveyard with a ton of stuff. Or they'll make it enter as Arden, the Usurper from Final Fantasy, which also resurrects more things from your graveyard, gives them haste and flying and lifelink. So That is, yeah. Okay, well, anyway, I just want to point out a lot of cards in this set worth an okay amount, especially for something you can just open in a play booster pack. And Rising. Like, Fire Lord Zuko. Nobody's playing this card. But look at this. The price is holding steady at like $8. So anyway,
that version, right?
That version. Yeah, this is like the better version. But just wanted to point out, it's just really interesting. These cards. Look at this. The regular version of the Legend of Kyoshi.
No, that card is sick.
Rising in value. Okay, let's move on. Let's look at some standard decks. Okay. Azorius Pixie. Have you seen the new version of the Azorius Pixie deck? It's topping all the charts right now, and it runs 4 of Quantum Riddlers, of course. Momo, Friendly Fire, so it makes all the flyers cost 1 less. So your Quantum Riddler, does that mean Quantum Riddler's warp only costs 1?
Is warp an alternative cost or an ability?
You're asking the wrong person.
Let me look that. I'll look it up really quick.
Okay. And yeah, so I mean, like, it makes Angst with Savior cost less. They're even running Kite Sail Larcenist. Now, Boomerang Basics, this card is popping up everywhere as well.
Alternative cost, you may cast this card for its warp cost from your hand. So I would assume that Momo makes warp cheaper.
Okay, Jared, yeah. You just go ask Gemini or whatever AI. Just ask, if I have Momo Friendly Flyer out, does it make Quantum Riddler's warp cost 1 less?
Okay.
That is like, you don't say goodbye to MTG judges, right? Like, it's not necessary anymore. You just ask the AI now.
Yeah.
Good thing Wizards ended that program long ago. They saw the writing on the wall.
The judge program?
Yeah,
they did.
There's no need for judges anymore. You have AI. And apologies to any judges out there who are listening to this. All right. Anyway, this deck looking real good. I haven't played this deck or played against it yet. I haven't been playing a lot of Standard lately, mostly because I've been having too much fun drafting Avatar. The draft, it's a terrible. Like, I actually think it's a terrible draft set because it's terribly fun. But it is terrible because it is a Super Prince set where the bombs are just so strong and oppressive.
Yeah, but according to AI too, that Momo does make warp cost cheaper too.
Yeah. Okay. So right. So that makes sense.
As you know, I deduced myself, but you felt like asking AI.
You're not qualified judge. You are not a trained judge. I don't trust you. I trust the AI. But look, Starfield Shepherd has warp as well. So with Momo out, one to warp cast this, and this actually can fetch Momo from your deck because it lets you get a plains or a creature with mana value 1. So you can get Nurturing Pixie. You could go get Momo. You get is this mana value 1 or no? Mockingbird? Is the X?
Yep. X is 0. X is 0. You can get Mockingbird.
So you get Mockingbird. Wow. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Yeah. So this deck, Boomerang Basics, this card is popping up everywhere. It's a really good card.
This has to be a hard deck to pilot, right? This is a tempo deck. You have to. It's a skill-based deck.
Oh, they're even running Airbender's Ascension here.
Oh, that's good.
Wow, this deck is very interesting.
Yeah, I like seeing something a little different.
Yeah, and then we have the Is It deck. Have you seen the Is It one? They're running Duelist of the Mind, of course.
Oh, no way. I love seeing Duelist of the Mind. That was a like a championship.
Yes.
A champion.
Oh,
Yeah.
Quantum Riddler, of course. Broken card. Fear of Missing Out, my favorite card right there. And Tiger Seal. Good old Tiger Seal.
That's true.
So how does this one work? You have to draw a card in order to untap it. So I guess you're playing Tiger Seal on 1, and then you're doing Fear of Missing Out or Quantum Riddler on 2, which lets you draw, and then you get to swing for 3. Is that what's going on here?
I
Yep.
guess. Oh, he's vigilance too. Interesting.
Yeah, but then it tabs
I mean,
everything.
duelist of the mind. When you commit a crime, you loot too.
Okay, so I mean, but you only have like how you commit a crime? You have Into the Flama, Torch the Tower, Boomerang
Card to the
Basics.
tower.
So you have those three cards, but only one Flood Maw. So it's really 9 cards that can commit a crime, right?
Boomerang basic.
Roaring
What are they
Furnace.
bouncing of themselves? I guess you could bounce your that I just saw that
You
room
f-
card. Get all
you
the rooms
bounce the
again. It's kind of
room. You bounce
interesting.
Storm Chaser's talent.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah,
could, I
yeah.
guess, you could bounce Fear of Missing Out if you want to draw again.
Or I guess the Riddler too. Especially if you warped the Riddler and then you boomerang basic it and then just warp it again.
Sure, yeah. This deck doesn't seem
Yeah.
as cool as the Azorius Pixie deck, the Momo
But
deck.
it's better though. Like it's better on the
Well, I
rankings.
mean, it's second place.
Okay. And
Roger.
is that it you like that's in terms of how it's win record?
It's just in this one most recent MTGO standard challenge. But this one had 76 players, which is large. Roger, sorry, go ahead. What were you going to say?
No, no, I've seen that deck in action. That is a deck is really good. People were memeing on it, like saying that like VV and Prof's memory had to walk so that the Tiger Seal could run.
Tiger Seal.
Oh, you know what? You know what it's missing though?
What's up?
It's missing Drake Hatcher.
Jared.
Exactly.
Catcher. Well,
RIP,
it's
man.
missing Splash Portal because isn't the ultimate combo to Quantum Riddler on turn 3? You Quantum Riddler and then you Splash Portal it, and so you're basically drawing 2 cards and getting a 4/6 flying on the board for 3
But
mana.
Splash Port. Oh yeah,
It
and the
just
Splash
blinks it.
Portal draw you a card. Just
No, but
is it
Quantum
no.
Riddler comes back in and then draws you
Yeah, yeah,
another
yeah.
card.
Yeah, why wouldn't they be running that? I mean, I guess they like. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't. Never. Yeah, I got no. Yeah, maybe too risky to invest 2 cards into the Riddler and then have it removed. But then you draw a bunch of cards though, right? So it replaces itself. So I don't know why they're not doing that.
I mean, I don't know.
There you
They,
go.
they
It's
remove their
because it's
response.
why make a standard deck and compete.
Quantum Riddler, by the way, shooting up in value, up 42% in the last month, currently sitting at $48 and rising. This card is in everything. Is this being played in Commander? Not really, right?
I have not seen it that often in Brawl. I mean, again, I've mainly been able to do Brawl lately, but yeah, it's a nice simulation of what you might see in Commander. And no, haven't seen it that much, but I mean, it's good enough to be played in Commander. It's a really good card.
Jared, are you gonna participate in the Brawl challenge on Arena?
Yeah, I'll
Next
do
week?
that. I mean, it's you just said it's like 2 weeks, and you get to use any card you want, right? You don't need to
Yep.
own the card.
Okay, how about this deck? I've never seen this deck before. Is it Lessons? This thing went 7-2, was third place. It runs 2 Sokka Bold Boomeranger, which I've never seen this card before. Whenever you cast an artifact or lesson, put a +1/+1 counter on him, and then when he enters, you get to discard up to 2 and draw that many. Grand, the goat. So Grand is pretty good. Astrologian's Planisphere from Final Fantasy, and then a bunch of lessons, right? So you got abandoned attachments, firebending, combustion technique, it'll quench you, accumulate wisdom. Then you got boomerang basics, of course, again, an Iroh, one Iroh's demonstration, and then
Well,
the
interesting.
same enchantment as the other is a
If
deck.
if lesson decks are making a decent splash in standard, then Strixhaven's gonna be a big deal when it comes out because that's gonna definitely have lessons in it.
Even more lessons and ways to learn. Don't forget about learning, where you can get them from your sideboard.
If they do that, I wonder if they're gonna bring
You
that
don't think they'll
back.
bring that back?
I liked it. I mean, don't I just hate that it's dumb that they when if you're not in Commander, you're technically not allowed to do that. So it always just becomes a rummage effect, and you can't act. And I guess at least you get a rummage effect off of it. But it would have been cool if, like, because of that, I don't know, they introduced like a sideboard to Commander or something, so that you could at least, or just like, I mean, everybody
They
could just
might.
rule zero it, and then just say like, hey, I got, and we in our group, if we play lessons, if we just have a handful of lessons, we'll all let us do it or whatever, right? But
They might. You
technically, you're
never
not
know.
supposed to do that.
Hey, Jared, question.
I know that there's been a lot of little email hints and stuff where they might be talking about bringing like a ranked brawl into MTG Arena, which I would love it if they actually did. And if they did that, cross my fingers. In the rank setting, you will not be allowed to use alchemy cards, and that would be amazing. I think that could be very popular.
Roger, what's up, man?
Oh, I was gonna say there's that new Unagi card, the blue one with flash. Whenever a player draws their second card, you get to draw two cards. Have you been seeing that in Brawl or anything?
But I mean, if that card's worth anything, it's consecrated Sphinx Light, right? So it's really good. It's definitely a playable card.
How about
Yeah,
this
no,
deck? 4-color roots. Going back to Insidious Roots with Badger Mo Cub.
interesting.
And Terra. So you're basically self-milling. You got Overlord of the Baelmerk, Terra, and then you got your your 1-mana dorks with Badger Mole. And then you want to get the Insidious Roots out there so you can make a bunch of stuff. Agatha's Soul Cauldron.
Is Terra's ability instant speed?
No.
Or no, the trance ability, the flipping, no.
Yeah, the flipping. No, okay. Interesting. I wonder how this deck operates. This is crazy.
Well, you just want to fill your graveyard, and then you have the roots, right? And then you just have ways to remove something from
How
the
are
graveyard.
you? Oh, removing from graveyard. I see.
Yeah, so like Moltender lets you
Exile.
exile just by tapping it. Overlord of the Baelmerk brings something back out of your graveyard. Terra brings something back out of your graveyard. You have the Scavenging Ooze, which you can exile something from your graveyard with.
And Terra helps you get.
I'll get that Soul Cauldron
your
can
roots.
remove something from your graveyard.
Mhm.
Dredger's Insight lets you put stuff in your graveyard and bring it back out.
Oh, they're sideboarding Ketramos too. That's interesting.
Yeah, because you get the exile stuff. And then there's another deck, Golgari Earthbend. Of course, good old Badger Mole with the Ice Tail Explorer. I don't know what this is. I hate when they do this Omen Pass thing. Show me the Spider-Man card. I don't know what I'm looking
That's
at. It's the Sandman.
a living. I say the Sandman.
So this is basically just an aggro deck just ramping out with Badger Mole.
How are they taking advantage of the Ice Till Explorer? Where's they self mill, or is there like a sack, like a fetch? Oh, sack.
I think
right
it's
there.
just like
yeah. There's your
Fable
fetch.
Passage.
Fable passage. Fable passage.
Fable Passage.
And that.
Cryptic Caves. Oh, Obsessive Pursuit.
There's a life clue.
Where it's you get to pump based on the number of permanents you sacrifice this turn.
Oh, interesting.
So when you're sacking your Fable Passages that are earthbended, right? You sack it and then you use Ice Tail to bring it back. Yeah. Fun stuff. Esper Origins. So it really just seems like the top decks right now are Badger Mole decks or Quantum Riddler decks. Not
Good way
really.
of putting
Or
it.
is it decks? And then, of course, there is the Just Got Artifacts deck. That's been around forever with the Simulacrum Synthesizer.
Oh gosh, I hate that. That gets played in Brawl plenty.
Roger, what's up? Did you want to add something?
No, I think the format is looking really cool. I think Avatar was a great way to shake up the format. A lot of cool decks coming out of it. I do think that there are those things that like people are talking about as problematic cards, but until they truly become problematic, I think they're gonna be just fine. I've been listening to a lot of pros talk about it, and unless you have a game warping type card where everything that's being built is being tuned against one specific card like Vivi, and then also it's still being 60% of the meta at tournaments, that's when you have a problematic card. Whereas with the Badger Mole, I think people are still teching against it. You could have multiple different types of Badger Mole decks, which is pretty cool. Something that you couldn't do with Vivi. It was like just like one and done.
And
Um,
yep, I'm sorry. I was gonna say with Badger Mole is a very little creature. I know it's hard when it gets out, but as long as you're playing something to deal with creatures, which every deck is main decking, you have something to deal with it.
yeah, so I think it's really cool. I can't wait for the World Championships to happen, see what people are going to be brewing, and then when Lauren comes out, we'll just see if it just kind of like buckles under its own weight, and we just have too many cards in the card pool, and we have just another problematic deck that we just cannot deal with, or we're gonna have just the proliferation of just really cool things. So I think standard is in a good place. I think everything's like
When
pretty
is
chill
the
right now.
World Championship?
Great question. I actually don't
And
know
is
the
it
answer to that.
standard? World Championship 31. It's this Friday, December 5th. Is this weekend?
Oh wow, yeah, okay, cool, yeah. Yep, World Championship 31 broadcast schedule 12/5, 12/6, 12/7. So yeah, stay tuned. It's awesome that we mentioned it because I would have not remembered this.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So what else we got, guys? Chocobo Bundle. You guys want to talk about Chocobo Bundle?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
You don't know what that is?
Oh,
You
is
know what? I'm just mad about the scene boxes. I really wanted the Final Fantasy one scene box because it had like party mechanic cards, and
What?
we rarely get those.
What's the
But like,
MSRP on a Steam box?
uh,
Here, it's right here.
I think it was like a
42.
little over 100. Yeah, but I think people are already reselling it for like over 100
What?
bucks, and like the cards are.
So
uh
Chocobo Bundle MSRP is 110. Steam box MSRP is 42. All right, Chocobo Bundle. So what it comes with: 10 play booster packs, no collector booster packs. Very important, no collector booster packs. And I think that is ultra important because, well, A, the collector booster packs are like $100 each. And because they did not put a collector pack in there, they can theoretically print this unlimitedly, right? If they had collector in there, it it has to be very limited how many of these bundles they can print, like the gift bundles. But because it doesn't have it, they can print as much as they want. So you get 10 play boosters, you get basic lands, nobody cares. You get 10 chocobo track foil basic lands. So that's five. So you get two of each of the five lands, and they look really cool. And by the way, did you guys know that these track foil I think they're raised foil or textured foil, so you can see the little chocobo tracks are like popping up out
Yeah,
of the card a little bit.
yeah.
Have you seen those?
that's cool.
I've heard about that stuff. Yeah.
And then you get two, so kind of like the Avatar Commander bundle, where there's a pool of cards, of promo cards, and you get two of them. Here the same thing, but the pool is doubled, so there's 20 cards instead of 10 from the Avatar bundle, and you get two random ones out of the 20. And so basically what that means is, because assuming you cannot repeat, the same card cannot repeat, you basically have a 10% chance of hitting any one card that you are looking for. So the best card is likely going to be the Snapcaster Mage. You have a 10% chance of getting a Snapcaster Mage when you open a Chocobo bundle or a Chocobo pack. You get one foil promo. It's a Birds of Paradise. It's always going to be a foil Birds of Paradise reskinned as Paradise Chocobo. And then you get one non-foil scene box card, just random. And then you get the click wheel, which I always like. So here are
Oh,
these track foil cards are all brand new art, and they're all in this anime Final Fantasy theme. And then you can see the chocobo track. So that's
I
the
see them.
foiling treatment. And then when you see it in person, it kind of pops out a little bit. Snapcaster Mage right here. What do you guys think the Snapcaster Mage is going to be worth? So a regular Snapcaster Mage is like a 10 or 11 bucks.
I only say like 60, 70 bucks.
Only 60, 70 bucks, right, Jaron?
Yeah.
Okay, so here I pulled up all the Snapcaster Mages. By the way, it's pre-sale, but it's currently listed for 1,400. It's pre-sale. There's no way this is gonna happen.
1,400.
10% chance of opening it in the Chocobo bundle. It's not going to be $1,000 card.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, exactly. It's not 100 bucks.
There's going to be too many of them out there. I think it's going to be,
But
yeah, like I said.
check
I
it out.
think
Okay, you have the Ultimate
I,
Masters box topper Snapcaster Mage is like 46 bucks. Then you have the Regional Championship promo one that's 47 bucks. Pro Tour promo is 41, and then everything else is 14 or less. And then you have the one from the secret lair, the Hatsune Miku. That's like the bonus card, which you can hit, and they're going for like $1,200, $1,700. So I think this is gonna be over 100, but not much over 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right on the money.
But it could, if you can get the Chocobo box at MSRP, which is 110 before tax, so 120 with tax. You hit a Snapcaster Mage, you've got more value already, right? Because you still got the 10 booster packs, you still have the other promo card, and you have those Chocobo lands. Those Chocobo lands, how much do you think those lands are gonna be?
Oh, were they the ones we saw?
They're right here. They're full art raised foil track lands or whatever they're called.
I say like no more than $5 each.
Yeah, but you get 10 of them, even at $5
Yeah,
each.
no,
that's
of course.
$50
Yeah,
ones.
not.
I think they're gonna be like 2 to 3 each. But they look really nice. Jared, do you recognize this, the island from the game?
That is where you get the black chocobo or Knights of the Round, or gold chocobo. I should say.
Something.
No, that's where you get. It's where you get Knights of the Round. It's got a cave, and the only way to get there is with the gold chocobo.
Yeah, that's
what it was.
yeah. And by the way, it's Knights of Round.
Excuse me.
It's just like some people in my comments on my other videos always want to correct me when I pronounce Tifa, and it's Tifa.
Tifa. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So apologies.
We grew up saying Tifa.
Yeah. How am I supposed to know it's Tifa? I know now. I will try my best.
Why didn't they just do like they should have just done like voice acting in those like old 90s video games, and we know how to pronounce it, but we had to read it. We had to read everything. Okay, we had to read it all.
Enough storage space on those discs to have audio files. Maybe.
Final Fantasy VII was like a 4 CD game.
Yeah. Oh man! All right. What about this? What is this?
Game edition. Comes with isn't it come with FF7?
But like, how though? How do you? Is it just a code that you can redeem for Final Fantasy VII, or how does this work?
Download. It says, yeah.
Okay.
On the top above.
And this promo.
That's interesting.
Which by the way, you can get another version of Cloud Midgar Mercenary right here in Chocobo. I think this one's better. Actually, I like both.
Better. I agree.
I like them all. Okay, there's 20 of these though. So really quickly.
We haven't seen all of them yet. Wait, we have seen all of them? Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's out of.
I'm just gonna pull up really quick. We're trying to move this along here. Okay, so what do we have? Oh, so slow. All right, Stilt Skin, not worth anything.
So right there, Destined White Mage. That's part of the bundle. Sorry, not the bundle. The Steam box.
But you could get it in the bundle. You have a 1 out of 20 chance because the bundle will come with one card from the Steam boxes.
Oh, interesting. Oh, well, great. Just one. Okay.
Yeah. Wait, is this card worth a lot? Is this card worth?
No, they're all. I don't think they're gonna be worth. They're probably gonna be worth like $10 a piece or something because they're not that great. There's like 2 cards that are not the party mechanic cards are the ones worth the most, and I don't care about them. So I'm just gonna have to buy the singles.
Which one are you trying to get? Renoa, Angel Wing?
No. They're all Destined Black Mage, Destined White Mage, Destined Warrior, Destined something. Yeah.
We have Realm Reborn, Tifa, Lockhart.
Oh, Tifa art. I like her with the Chocobo. Like all of them with the Chocobo just makes the Chocobo makes everything better.
The Realm Reborn art is awesome. It's kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics. This reminds me of that. I know it's from FF14, but I never played 14. I'm a Tactics fan. Traveling Chocobo, cool art here as well. That's probably gonna be worth something. Oh, here's the Birds of Paradise. What do you think about this?
I like that. And you get that no matter what, right?
Yeah, it's guaranteed. I mean, this is gonna be $10. Birds of Paradise, maybe a little bit more. Like the value is pretty good, right? In the Chocobo bundle, if you can get it at $120. And then you can get a Vivi. It got banned. It's not worth much, but you can get a Vivi.
Still a very playable commander card.
Yeah, it looks cool too. Very colorful. Yuna, that's a pretty good one. This one's playable in standard. All right, well, that's it. We'll just end it right there. Chocobo bundle. Get it while it's hot. It's been popping up on Amazon constantly. Before we go, one last thing. I just want to make an announcement that on my channel, I'm going to be doing a giveaway It's not going to be part of this video, but there will be a video that comes out this week with the giveaway details. So stay tuned. If you made it this far, you get a little heads up that there's going to be a giveaway coming. But yeah, stay tuned and more details to come. All right. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Jared. Thanks, Roger, for joining. Thanks for watching, everyone. And we'll see you next week.